Oh, hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Archer with you again today. And I'm sitting around working on projects as this is my last day off before I have to go back to work. And I was playing with my Torus, which I play with often because it's like the best fidget spinner that I've ever had. And for some reason or other, it got me to thinking uh, about the Torus and why it's so important because I carry this thing all over the place just because it helps me think and channel my energies into more focused and positive type endeavors when I'm feeling, I don't know, fidgety or what have you. But I notice also that a lot of people, when they see me playing with it, I have mixed reactions because some people think it's like the coolest thing ever, especially little kids. For some reason, little kids love this thing. Uh, but then some people are like freaked out by it. And it just got me to thinking about that. And so I did a little bit more research on the Taurus. And I'm making an informative public service announcement for any of y'all who don't know what a Taurus is. And I found a few things concerning it uh, that are not mine. These are from the internet. But so much fun. So, for anyone who doesn't know, what is a torus? In geometric terms, it is an energy field of human waves that form a continuous movement around the body. Energy flows in streams, forming a vortex whirl like a donut shape around our bodies. The torus, in cosmic terms, sits in the universal energy field, which is unlimited or infinite. This is also the reason we are all connected at all times with everything else in the universe, because our energies have their own torus field. Yet we are also part of the greater cosmic torus field. So there is a moving field around us that affects our own moving field within our bodies and energy aura, a whirl within a whirl. In sacred geometry, a torus gives and takes energy. When you work with crystals and stones, you're adding vital vibrations that help keep your body safe, healthy, and energized. With or without crystals, the torus geometry is extremely powerful in conditioning the mind and consciousness to resonate with high cosmic energies. The aura that is generated connects all points of all your chakras together, which creates the infinite vortex energy. This creates balance, which is the goal of healing the chakras, that they all be harmonious. So I thought that was a pretty interesting definition. And also, it kind of explains why I'm so drawn to this thing because, like I say, I can't stop playing with it. Well, I can, but I don't like to. Like, but I thought that was a good definition. And there was another one specifically concerning sacred geometry, if any of you all know what that is, uh, which states that the torus is a core level sacred geometry form. The image and structure of its form represents the process by which all energy, when it is correctly aligned, is continually cycling up and down and around between spirit and matter. The energy of the object can only go so far in one direction before it doubles back on itself, returning to its source, gaining energy, going forward again, achieving a certain height or depth before needing to return again to gather more from the source. There is a process that occurs in all objects in existence eventually. An object can only go so far in its ascent-descent before the opposite polarity pulls it back to itself. And when I read that one, that kind of made me think, and this one's mine. This is what popped into my head so far as that last statement goes. And I put a note to self in my journal here. This previous sentence seems questionable, as it does not take into consideration the capability and effects wrought from superluminal travel speeds or the principles of quantum entanglement. However, operating under such a premise would reasonably explain and justify the existence of an ever-expanding / contracting universe in which its creation did begin from a given central singularity point and continued expanding outward into infinity in every conceivable direction simultaneously, until which point in its polarity became reversed, and thus reversing its direction of motion throughout the arrows of time back to the perpetually beginning end of all creation as it exists. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. You know? I don't know why that popped into my head, but for some reason it did. It makes sense to me. Anyway, educational public service announcement for the day, boys and girls. You all have a wonderful day. I love you. And we shall see you all later. Bye for now.